Have you ever wondered why some people reach their 80s with healthy hearts, while others develop clogged arteries decades earlier? The answer isn't always hidden inside a medicine bottle. In many cases, it begins with what's on your dinner plate every single day. Your arteries are like the highways of your body. They carry oxygen, rich blood from your heart to every organ, every muscle, and every cell. But over time, these highways can become crowded with fatty deposits, cholesterol, inflammation, and calcium. This process, called atherosclerosis, can silently develop for years without causing noticeable symptoms. The frightening part: many people don't realize anything is wrong until they experience chest pain, a heart attack, or even a stroke. The good news is that while no food can magically scrub your arteries clean overnight, scientific research shows that certain foods help reduce inflammation, improve cholesterol levels, support healthy blood vessels, and slow plaque buildup. Combined with regular exercise, quality sleep, and healthy lifestyle choices, these foods can make a real difference for your heart. In today's video, we're counting down 10 of the best foods that naturally support cleaner, healthier arteries. Stay until the end because the number one food surprises many people, and it's probably already in your kitchen. Before we begin, remember this video is for educational purposes only and isn't a substitute for professional medical advice. If you have heart disease or take medications like blood thinners, always talk with your healthcare provider before making major dietary changes. Now, let's begin. Number 10. Tomatoes. Bright, juicy, and incredibly versatile, tomatoes are much more than a salad topping. They're one of nature's richest sources of their lycopene, a powerful antioxidant responsible for their vibrant red color. Why does lycopene matter? Every day, your body is exposed to oxidative stress caused by pollution, smoking, poor diet, aging, and even normal metabolism. Oxidative stress can damage the lining of your arteries, making it easier for cholesterol to stick to artery walls and begin forming plaque. Lycopene helps fight this damage by neutralizing harmful free radicals before they can injure blood vessels. Several observational studies have found that people with higher blood levels of lycopene tend to have better cardiovascular health and may have a lower risk of heart disease. While tomatoes alone won't reverse blocked arteries, they can become an important part of a heart-friendly eating pattern. Interestingly, cooked tomatoes often provide even more absorbable lycopene than raw tomatoes. That means foods like tomato soup, tomato sauce, roasted tomatoes, and homemade pasta sauce can all be excellent choices. Adding a small amount of healthy fat, such as olive oil, helps your body absorb lycopene even more efficiently because it's a fat-soluble nutrient. Besides lycopene, tomatoes are naturally rich in vitamin C, potassium, and other plant compounds that help support healthy blood pressure and overall circulation. One of the best things about tomatoes is how easy they are to include in everyday meals. Try adding sliced tomatoes to sandwiches, tossing cherry tomatoes into salads, mixing them into scrambled eggs, preparing homemade salsa, or using fresh tomato sauce over whole grain pasta. The goal isn't to eat huge amounts all at once. Instead, consistency matters. Including tomatoes regularly as part of a balanced diet may provide long-term benefits for your cardiovascular system. However, keep in mind that store-bought tomato sauces can sometimes contain large amounts of added sugar and sodium. Whenever possible, choose low-sodium options or prepare your own at home using simple ingredients. Remember, healthier arteries aren't built in a single day. They're supported by hundreds of healthy choices made over months and years. And tomatoes are an easy place to start. Coming up next is a food that's loaded with healthy fats and has been praised by cardiologists around the world. It helps improve cholesterol balance, reduce inflammation, and support flexible blood vessels. You probably already have it sitting in your kitchen. Welcome back. If you've been told to avoid all fats for the sake of your heart, it's time to separate myth from reality. The truth is, your body actually needs healthy fats, and one of the best sources is probably already in your pantry. Number 9. Extra virgin olive oil. For thousands of years, people living around the Mediterranean have relied on olive oil as a daily staple. Today, modern science continues to support what those cultures have known for generations. Extra virgin olive oil is one of the healthiest fats you can eat. Unlike highly refined vegetable oils, as extra virgin olive oil is minimally processed. That means it retains natural antioxidants and plant compounds known as polyphenols, which help protect the lining of your blood vessels from inflammation and oxidative stress. Why is this important? Healthy arteries are lined with a thin layer of cells called the arteries endothelium. Think of this lining as a protective shield. When it becomes damaged by poor diet, smoking, high blood pressure, or chronic inflammation, cholesterol is more likely to stick to artery walls and begin forming plaque. The polyphenols in olive oil help keep this protective lining functioning properly, allowing blood to flow more smoothly throughout your body. Another major benefit is its effect on cholesterol. Not all cholesterol is the same. LDL cholesterol, often called bad cholesterol, can contribute to plaque buildup when levels become too high. AHEL cholesterol, on the other hand, helps carry excess cholesterol away from the arteries and back to the liver, where it can be removed from the body. Research suggests that replacing saturated fats, such as butter or processed shortening, with extra virgin olive oil may help lower LDL cholesterol while maintaining or even improving HDL cholesterol. That's a win for long-term heart health. But here's something many people don't realize. Olive oil isn't healthy just because it contains fat. It's healthy because it contains the right kind of fat, primarily monounsaturated fat, which has been associated with better cardiovascular health in numerous studies. Of course, moderation still matters. Olive oil is calorie-dense, so drinking large amounts won't provide extra benefits. In fact, too many calories from any source can contribute to weight gain, which is itself a risk factor for heart disease. Instead, use olive oil as a replacement, not an addition, to less healthy fats. For example, drizzle it over roasted vegetables instead of using butter, and mix it with lemon juice and herbs for a homemade salad dressing. Use it for sautéing vegetables over medium heat. Add a small amount to soups, beans, or whole grain dishes for extra flavor. Dip whole grain bread into olive oil instead of spreading butter. When shopping, look for bottles labeled CES extra virgin olive oil. This variety contains the highest levels of beneficial polyphenols because it's produced without excessive heat or chemical refining. Store it in a cool, dark place with the cap tightly closed. Light, heat, and air can gradually reduce its quality over time. It's also worth remembering that no single food works alone. Even the healthiest olive oil can't cancel out a diet full of sugary drinks, processed meats, fried foods, and refined carbohydrates. Think of it as one powerful piece of a much larger puzzle. A heart-healthy lifestyle is built through consistent habits. Healthy eating, regular exercise, quality sleep, avoiding smoking, and managing stress. Now, if you thought olive oil was impressive, wait until you see the next food on our list. It's packed with fiber, antioxidants, vitamins, and natural compounds that help lower cholesterol, support healthy blood pressure, and feed the beneficial bacteria living in your gut, all of which can have a positive impact on your arteries. And chances are, you've been overlooking it in the produce aisle. Let's move on to number 8, and that's a wrap for today's video. Today we've covered the 3 incredible heart-friendly foods that can help support healthier arteries. 10 tomatoes, packed with lycopene to help protect your blood vessels from oxidative stress. 9 extra virgin olive oil, rich in healthy monounsaturated fats and powerful polyphenols that support healthy cholesterol levels. 8 leafy green vegetables, loaded with nitrates, fiber, vitamins, and antioxidants that help improve blood flow and support overall cardiovascular health. Remember, no single food can magically clean your arteries overnight. The real secret is building healthy habits over time. Eating more whole foods, staying physically active, getting enough sleep, managing stress, and avoiding smoking all work together to protect your heart. The good news: even small changes can add up. Replacing one unhealthy meal with a heart-healthy option, adding more vegetables to your plate, or choosing olive oil instead of butter are simple steps that can make a meaningful difference over the long term. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. And turn on the notification bell, so you never miss our latest health videos. And here's today's question for you, Fuss. Which of these 3 foods do you eat most often? And which one are you planning to add to your diet? Let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. In the next episode, we'll continue our countdown with Foods 7 through 1, where we'll reveal some of the most powerful science backed foods that support healthy arteries and a stronger heart. You won't want to miss it. Thanks so much for watching. Take care of your heart, stay healthy, and we'll see you in the next video.